Hello my dear children, welcome back to the class. I'm happy to meet you all again this week. I hope everybody remembers what you have learned in the previous class. So our topic is the lands and oceans. So we have been learning about lands and oceans, and we have classified this lands and oceans into three types: first order, second order and third order. We have covered first order and second order. Today we are going to learn about the third order landforms as well as the oceans in detail. So shall we have a recap on the first and second order landforms? So under first order landforms we have learned about the continents and oceans. Under second order landforms we have learned about mountains, plateaus and plains. So we'll just see what all comes under the third order landforms. The third order landforms are formed on mountains, plateaus and plains, which are the second order landforms. And how they are formed? They are formed by the erosional and depositional process by rivers, glaciers, wind and waves. So what do you mean by erosional and depositional process? Erosional process is nothing but it is the removal of materials from the earth crust by wind, water and etc. And these materials are just eroded by the agents. And all these eroded materials just go and deposit in the low-lying lands. And the way it gets deposited this is what we call it as depositional process. So erosional process is nothing but the materials from the earth's crust get eroded, which are removed away, and the removed particles get deposited in the low-lying lands, which is called depositional process. So this is how the third order landforms formed. Some of the examples of third order landforms are valleys, beaches and sand dunes. Right, now we'll move on to the oceans. We are just going to see each and every ocean in detail. So we all know that our earth is covered with water. 3/4 of our earth is covered with water. So water is found in oceans and seas. Oceans are the vast expanse of water. Seas are the water bodies partially or fully enclosed by land. As you have studied previously, there are 5 oceans. We all know that, right? Can you all name them? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. Correct. So first we are going to learn about the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. It covers about 1/3 of the Earth's total area and spreads for about 168.72 million square kilometer. It is bounded by Asia and Australia in the west and North America and South America in the east. So it stretches from Arctic Ocean in the north and Pacific Ocean in the south. This ocean's shape is roughly triangle in shape. So a chain of volcanoes is located around the Pacific Ocean called the Pacific Ring of Fire, which means a chain of volcanoes are present in this Pacific Ocean, around the Pacific Ocean, and so it is called as Pacific Ring of Fire. The next ocean is Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean in Earth. It covers 1/6 of the Earth's total area and spreads for about 85.13 million square kilometers. It is bounded by North America and South America in the west and Europe and Africa in the east. Like Pacific, it stretches from Arctic Ocean in the north and Southern Ocean in the south. The shape of this Atlantic Ocean resembles the letter S we have learnt in the previous class. I hope you all remember that. So this Atlantic Ocean resembles the shape of the letter S. And then the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean on Earth's surface. It covers an area of about 70.56 million square kilometers. It is named after India, as I told you already in the previous class. So it is triangular in shape and bounded by Africa in the west and Asia in the north and Australia in the east. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Maldives, Sri Lanka, Mauritius and Reunion Islands are some of the islands located in Indian Ocean. The Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea, the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea are some of the important marginal seas of the Indian Ocean. And next comes the Southern Ocean.
Hello all, I am going to talk to you about the Southern Ocean. The Southern Ocean surrounds the continent of Antarctica and it is enclosed by 60° south latitude. It covers an area of 21.96 million square kilometers. It is bordered by the southern parts of the Pacific, the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The Ross Sea, the Weddell Sea and the Davis Sea are the marginal seas of this ocean. The deepest point in this ocean is South Sandwich Trench with a depth of 7,235 meters. The water in this ocean is very cold. Much of it is covered by sea ice.
Hi, I am the Arctic Ocean. I am the smallest ocean and I cover an area of 15.56 million square kilometers. And I lie between the Arctic circles and I remain frozen for the most of the year. The North Pole is situated in the middle of the Arctic Ocean. The Eurasian Basin is the deepest point in the Arctic Ocean, which is about 5,449 meters in depth.
Dear children, with this the lesson gets over. I'll meet you all again with a new lesson in the next class. Until then, take care. Thank you children.